You know, this is my very first video on the PTXfanclubUS channel, and I would just like to say, hold on, let me turn my mic down a bit, just a tad. That should be better. Um, yeah, so I recently decided to make a comment, track by track reaction video to just the album in general, and I I've been a YouTuber before. I had a gaming channel, a couple months ago. I kind of, quit it, um, because I was so busy in life. And anyway, I'm not going to tell you my life story on the first video on this channel, but um, I will say this. I'm lucky I'm able to record this. So, um, but without further ado, let's just get straight into this. So, okay, my first thing. Sorry if you can hear my mouse clicking. That's a bummer. You probably can hear it. Um, anyway, so and again, these are just my personal opinions and thoughts on the album. Um, I'm gonna be going over the sorry, a door closed in the background. Um, I'm gonna be going over the basically the songs that you know you haven't heard, and I'm gonna briefly touch on the ones that you possibly have heard. But if you haven't heard "Can't Sleep Love," you gotta go check that out. So the first song on the album is "Na Na Na," and I'm gonna go off on a limb here and say this possibly could have been the best opener for this album. Um, I love the upbeat clapping at the beginning. It really sets the mood for the whole entire album. Um, and I really like Mitch's voice in the song. It was just phenomenal, in my opinion. And I could definitely see this song being a part of, you know how they're making this new Lion King movie? It's called The Lion Guard. I can definitely see this song being in there. I don't know why. It just seems like it should be in there. Um, so, that's that. Now, the second song on the album is obviously Can't Sleep Love. And Can't Sleep Love, I mean, that's just a great song in general. Um, but, you know, I'm not gonna comment too much on this one because, it's it's basically breathtaking how amazing the song is. But I can't really say much about it. It's amazing. That's the word. Um, the third track on the album is "Sing." Let me tell you something. This is a great song. Um, the first three songs on the album really set the mood for the rest. I mean, it's just "Sing" is an amazing song, and I was watching an interview with each of the members um, earlier this morning, actually, and Scott was saying how "Sing" was originally, a song meant to celebrate like what they do, and which is sing. And that was my phone. Sorry. Um, just tossed it up against the wall. Um, anyway, I'm trying to make this professional as I can, but it's my first video on this channel, so you gotta cut me some slack. Anyway, back to "Sing." Um, anyway, I was saying, you know, "Sing" was what Scott said, a way to celebrate what they do, and which is sing. I recently watched the music video for Sing. It was amazing, and you know, I feel great for all the people who got in the music video, but man, I wish I would have put a segment in there. I might have got in. I don't know, but yeah. Overall, a great song in general. I really love the bass. Um, I'm a full-up bass person. I mean, I also love the beatboxing. Speaking of Kevin, that solo, that rapping was amazing. That caught me by surprise. I literally did not know what was going on. Like, I had goosebumps all up my spine and everything. I was it was so cold after that. Like, it was amazing. Yeah, anyway, the fourth track on the album is Misbehavin'. And now this song is amazing. Um, it's a really good song in my opinion. I you know, it's not that it's not as good as the others, but it's like one of those songs where you have to take a minute to figure out exactly what it sounds like. Um, she's like, you know, I misbehaving, no. Um, and you have to go discover in your mind to figure out what the melody is. But once you get it, it's an overall amazing song. I'm not dissing the song at all. It is a great song. Um, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. Ref, the fifth album on the track is Ref, and let me tell you, the beginning of Ref was just that much amazing that um, I had to pause the song and process what was going on. Um, then I played it again. I had to really listen, and I think okay. So I was wondering how Avi did the, you know, bass at the beginning with that like almost echo, and then I listened and listened, and it turns out it was him and Mitch, or at least what I think. It was him and Mitch doing it at the same time, and it sounded amazing. And this song has to be one of my favorites on the album. Man, it's amazing. And then there's this part where Avi is just like, "Ref, play it back," and it just that caught me by surprise. Like, I was not expecting that. I'm having a fanboy moment, but that was amazing. Anyway, um, the sixth. You know, I don't know if there's a really good way to say that. This the sixth. I'm just gonna say it. The sixth album on the track. Wait, what? The sixth track on the album is First Things First, and I like this song. It kind of got like almost a rap R&B style, but it's still a Pentatonix. You could tell it's a Pentatonix song. It's a good song. I, you know, I don't like that song particularly as much as I do Ref, but it works. I really do like First Things First. It is a pretty good song. Um, anyway, but you know, I give them credit. This is their very first self-titled item or album, um, and for them, you know, taking the time to write all their own original songs, it's just amazing. And and you know, I bet, you know, First Things First wouldn't have been as amazing if any other band would have sung it. So, um, yeah, that's my thought on that one. Um, Seventh song, Rose Gold. This song blew my cap off. Literally, like I tossed my I tossed my beanie up in the air, um, off my head because I was so blown away at Scott's voice. I've never heard Scott reach that high in a long time. Let me tell you, that was just, that was spine tingling for me. Um, it's a really good song. I really like the harmony and the way he just sings it. And it's meant to say, hey, you're not just any ordinary person. You can be golden too. But the way it's sung, it also makes you feel kind of emotional. And I honestly don't know why it makes you feel emotional, but it makes me feel emotional. But it's just a great song, and I really love it. They did a great job with this one. Um, the eighth song is "If I Ever Fall in Love," and this one features Jason Derulo. I personally have never heard of him. Don't judge me for it. It's probably because he's not the kind of music I'm into. But this song was a good song. You know, my first impression on it was, all right, this song's pretty chill. And then, towards the end, it gets to this song where Jason Derulo's like, my friend, or that was horrible. But he sings the lyrics, my friend, and it's super high. And I could have sworn it was Mitch, but that was something that caught me by surprise as well. Like, I was not expecting that. And that was the part that made that song amazing, in my opinion. Um, and, that's all I can say. It's amazing. Um, Now, ninth album is Cracked. And Cracked is, I really like how they started out so smooth, and it's like it starts off like at almost I want to say a 120 tempo. No, more like a tempo of 80, and then they transition so slick into almost a 120. It was amazing, and I again in this song the bass really stood out to me, and I really love the bass. The bass, it's unexplainable how good Avi's bass was in this song. I really like that song, and it has to be one of my favorites on the album as well. With um, you know, Sing or Ref rather. Um, the 10th song, number 10. I'm just gonna start saying number. Number 10 is Water. Um, at first, I thought, all right, this is gonna be an ordinary band song, you know, and then the first voice I hear in the song, um, after Mitch does his thing, um, which I kind of forgot how it goes, um, but the first voice I hear is Kirsty's, and I'm like, no way, no flippin' way. And before the album came out, I was hoping that Kirsty would get a solo song because she hasn't had one in the longest time. Um, and I was really happy. She sang it so beautifully, and it was amazing. It felt like I was with her at that moment. Um, Her voice has definitely improved over the years. It is. one of my favorite songs on the album. I'm not gonna lie, it is amazing. Um, so that's my opinion on that one. That it gets me emotional because I love that song. Um, it's an amazing song. Anyway, 11, Take Me Home. Um, this one is kind of like, at first I thought it would be like, what if it had the same exact chorus line um, and melody as On My Way Home, but just at the end it would have this big grand finale with a whole new lyrics, and um, I honestly imagined that, but you know what? I was taken by surprise, and it was just this slower song, um, and they did a really good job with this one, in my opinion. You know, it was a good song. It wasn't, it's not an amazing one, but it was a good song. I'm not gonna lie, I liked it. 12. 12 is New Year's Day. Um, this one, I was surprised to see on this album because I heard a rumor that they're doing another Christmas album, but I'm not exactly certain on that. But I would more expect this song to be more or less on a Christmas album rather than a regular album. But it's an amazing song. It's a really good song. I can definitely see it going on the radio um, around Christmas time, or any time really. It is a good song, um, and yeah, the 13th. No, that sounds horrible. 13th. Um, Number 13 is Light in the Hallway. And this one caught me by surprise too, just like Water did. Um, I was not expecting this, but it was another slower song, and it's kind of lullaby-ish, in my opinion. Like, it sounds almost like a lullaby. Um, it sounds like something like a child's parent would sing to them at night, like if they're scared of the dark. But it's Avi's solo song. Um, it's amazing. I really enjoyed it. Um, and this song, I definitely have to say, is like the run to you of this album. I really like that one. Um, Definitely another one of my favorites. Where Are You Now? That's another one we've all heard by now, and if you haven't, I don't know what you're doing. Um, it's an amazing cover. Um, I liked it. I didn't like the original song. In fact, I hated the original song. But, for some reason, Pentatonix has this thing where they can make me like any song. I mean, any song. So, yeah. I like their cover, but I hated the original song. Sorry, Justin Bieber, I just did. um, Cheerleader. Cheerleader is a good song. I have to admit that I like the original, but I like Pentatonix's version a lot better. It's more upbeat, in my opinion. Got a better tempo. Um, and, oh no, it's a great cover. Great cover. Um, Lean On. Lean On was, it's also a cover, but I've never heard the original. But their cover of it is very good. I really like Mitch's voice in it. Um, that's all I really say about that one. It was just amazing. And then we're back to Can't Sleep Love, which this Can't Sleep Love is the one featuring Tink. I never really was sure who Tink was. And in my opinion, Can't Sleep Love could operate as a great song even without her solo in it. I personally didn't think the solo fit in as well as it did, you know, in the regular Can't Sleep Love. Like I like this solo. Don't get me wrong. She did a great job with it. Her voice was amazing. I give her credit for that. Um, but I just didn't like just the fact that it was like rap in the middle of Can't Sleep Love. It kind of like almost changes the mood of the song. It keeps the right tempo, and I like how, in the back they're singing, the little harmony melody line, but and then Mitch comes, in, but you know overall I didn't think it was really necessary, but it's a great song. I'll listen to it. There's a lot of other things in other albums that you could complain about. Um, but all in all, my all in all opinion of this album is this this is going to be a top seller. I can already see it. Um, all in all, I really love it. It, in my opinion, is one of their best albums so far. Um, I really like all the songs, and if I were to pick my favorites, it would be definitely Ref, Sing, Na Na Na, Rose Gold, Cracked, Water, Light in the Hallway, and Can't Sleep Love, obviously, and Cheerleader. Those have to be my favorite songs on the album. The rest are amazing, but those are the ones that stand out to me, and those are my absolute favorites on the album. Overall, a great album. I congratulate them to the fullest on pulling this off. They are amazing, and they almost feel like family to me at times. But yeah, that's another story. um, anyway, well, it was nice, commenting. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, or rather, voiceover, I guess I could say. Um, I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will be uploading content at least every month. Um, I hope this video gets enough views. Anyway, I will talk to you guys later. This is the PTXfanclubUS signing out, and I will talk to you later. Peace.